Hey there, dreaming of selling your slice of paradise here in Florida? Well, you've landed in the perfect spot. Selling a home can feel like a monumental adventure, but with the right map and a bit of savvy, it's a journey that can be incredibly rewarding. We're here to walk you through every twist and turn, providing detailed insights, practical tips, and a healthy dose of caution, because let's face it, your biggest asset deserves nothing less than the best treatment. First up, and this step is absolutely critical, finding your real estate agent. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Can I just list it myself, especially in this Florida market? You absolutely could. While the thought of saving on commission might be tempting, trust us, trying to navigate a for sale by owner transaction is almost always a disaster. It can lead to you sacrificing both precious time and significant money. Think of it like this. Would you perform your own open heart surgery? Probably not. Instead, consider agents like the professionals at American Paradise Properties. Yes, this is indeed a shameless plug. Don't just pick the agent who most recently sent you a flyer, or the one your uncle's friend's co-worker's cousin used. This is a crucial business decision. Look for someone with a proven track record, deep experience in your specific area, and excellent communication skills. Ask about their marketing strategies, their recent sales, and how they handle negotiations, and more importantly, how long they have been in business. They'll be your expert guide through pricing, marketing, managing showings, and navigating all the intricate legal and financial bits. It's an investment that truly pays dividends in a smoother, more profitable sale. Next, let's talk about deciding when to sell. This isn't just about your personal timeline, it's also about market conditions. While timelines can vary, your agent can help you pinpoint the sweet spot. For many areas in Florida, spring and early summer often bring the most eager buyers, thanks to good weather and families looking to move before the new school year. However, every property and location is unique. A waterfront condo in South Florida might have different peak seasons than a family home in a suburban Orlando neighborhood. We will provide insights into local trends, average days on market, and buyer demand, helping you strategically position your listing. It's like knowing the perfect time to hit the beach for sunset, pure magic, and often more profitable. Now for one of the most impactful steps, preparing your home for sale. This phase can take anywhere from a few days to several weeks, depending on the extent of repairs, cleaning, and staging needed. Buyers definitely judge a book by its cover, so let's make that first impression absolutely unforgettable. Start with curb appeal. This is the first thing potential buyers see, so make it count. Trim hedges, mow the lawn, plant some vibrant flowers, and consider a fresh coat of paint on your front door. A welcoming exterior sets the tone for what's inside. Inside, it's all about creating a sense of space and possibility. The golden rule here is declutter, declutter, declutter. Less is definitely more. Do a clean sweep of counters, windowsills, tables, and all other visible areas. Then, tackle behind closed doors, closets, drawers, and cupboards. Curious buyers will often peek. If your house is bursting at the seams with stuff, buyers might worry there isn't ample space for their own belongings, or that the house is too small. Take your excess items and donate them, or pack them up to be stored off-site. Not only will clearing clutter help your house look more appealing, it will also make your future move much easier. And while we're inside, let's depersonalize. Your goal is to create a blank canvas where buyers can truly envision themselves living. Remove personal items like family photos, diplomas, and any bold artwork or furniture that might not appeal to the general public. You want buyers to walk in and instantly picture their own life unfolding there, perhaps sipping coffee on their lanai. Speaking of colors, if you have a bright orange accent wall that you absolutely adore, well, it might be time for a change. Repaint walls to neutral tones. A light gray beige or off-white is universally appealing. Not only is it rare that someone dislikes a neutral color, but it also allows buyers to envision what the walls would look like with the color of their choice. And it makes rooms feel larger and brighter. It's your job as a seller to help them feel at home, even before they own it. Don't forget the small but mighty fixes. Touch up any scuff marks on baseboards, walls, and doors. And crucial, fix any loose handles on doors or cabinets. Seriously, a wobbly doorknob or a missing light bulb can make a buyer stop and think, what else is broken here? You want them to fall in love with your home, not start a mental repair list before they've even made an offer. Enhance the atmosphere by adding some plants or fresh flowers. They create a bright, welcoming environment and can even subtly improve the scent. And speaking of scent, here's a crucial one. Conduct a smell test. Invite an unbiased third party over, a trusted friend or neighbor, to try and detect any lingering pet smells, cooking odors, or mustiness. You might be nose blind to them, but buyers definitely aren't. If there's an issue, prioritize deep cleaning over masking techniques like candles, which can sometimes be even more off-putting. And finally, clean, clean, clean. Once you think you're done, clean some more. Even if you're not worried about scents, you want your property to look spotless. Think of it this way. You'll probably have professional photos taken when your house looks its absolute best. You want your house to always look like it does in those pictures, because you never know when a buyer might want a last-minute tour. Pay special attention to bathrooms and kitchens, making sure tile, counters, showers, and floors shine. A quick but important caution: hide valuables. From art to jewelry, keep your treasures out of sight, either locked up or stored off-site. While rare, things can sometimes disappear during open houses, and it's always better to be safe. Finally, consider professional staging. Nothing invigorates a house like new furnishings or perfectly chosen decor. Home stagers evaluate your home and recommend what elements might raise its appeal. They might suggest renting some items or simply reorganizing your existing belongings. Stagers know the real estate market and what sells, so trust their advice. Their job is to drum up interest from potential buyers, which is always good news for you. Once your Florida home is sparkling and ready, it's time for determining a listing price. We will complete this for you. We'll perform a detailed comparative market analysis CMA, looking at recent sales of similar homes in your specific neighborhood, current market conditions, and unique features of your property, sometimes within the first 24 hours of talking with you. The goal is to set a competitive price that attracts buyers without leaving money on the table. Then comes the exciting phase of marketing and showing your home. We will list your home on the multiple listing service MLS, ensuring it's seen by thousands of agents and buyers. We'll also promote it on popular real estate websites like Zillow, Trulia, Homes, and Realtor.com, as well as social media. A professional marketing plan, complete with high-quality photos, and maybe even a virtual tour or drone footage is essential. The time frame for this step can vary, but generally, houses in Florida spend an average of about 73 days on the market before receiving an offer. In your neighborhood, that can be more or less. But remember, the market is shifting, and as of today, homes are sitting on the market a little longer. We will manage showings with potential buyers, handling inquiries and feedback. Patience is definitely key during this period. Once offers start rolling in, it's time to negotiate. This could take a few days to a week or more, depending on the complexity of the offers and any back and forth negotiations. You'll review each offer with us, considering not just the price, but also contingencies like financing or inspection contingencies and proposed closing dates. You have three main options: accept, reject, or counter the offer. Our negotiation skills will be invaluable here. Once an offer is accepted, it takes a few days to review the paperwork and sign the contract, also known as the purchase agreement. This is where attention to detail is paramount. We will carefully review all contingencies, terms, and conditions with you before you sign on the dotted line. This document is legally binding, so make sure you understand every aspect. The contract phase kicks off a series of crucial events: conducting inspections, appraisals, and the closing walkthrough. Buyers typically conduct a home inspection within the first 7-15 days of the contract to assess the property's condition. If financed, the buyer's lender will order an appraisal to determine the home's value, which usually follows inspections in the second or third week. Finally, the buyer will conduct a final walkthrough a day or two before closing. This is to ensure the property is in the agreed-upon condition and that any agreed-upon repairs have been completed. And then, the grand finale, closing on the sale. Once an offer is accepted, the entire closing process typically takes 30 to 45 days, assuming no major delays. Closing involves signing a stack of legal documents, the official transfer of ownership, and the exchange of funds. Remember that both buyers and sellers have closing costs to consider, which your agent and closing attorney will explain. Congratulations, you've done it. You've successfully navigated the exciting journey of selling your home in Florida. Selling your home in Florida can be an incredibly rewarding experience, and with these detailed steps, you're now empowered with the knowledge to make it a smooth and successful one. So, get ready to turn that for sale sign into sold, ready to sell your Florida home and achieve your real estate goals. Contact American Paradise Properties, Inc. today for expert guidance and a seamless selling experience.